Don't know why it's not working. Hmm. Hello everyone, Happy New Year. How is everybody doing? I just realised I haven't got any water to do watercolour, so that was a good start. I'm sorry I didn't stream last week, but a lot of you knew that Stella was really poorly and she got me that worried. I thought she was going to pass away. Luckily she's a lot better, so that's a blessing. She had 2 injections, meds, different things, but she's a lot better now. I'm back to her, well, nearly back to herself. So it's amazing how animals bounce back. Last week while I was, caring for her and things, I signed up for some free art classes that I saw advertised on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, as you do when you're flicking through the phone and cuddling a cat. Don't know how good they'll be. I did one on New Year's Day with pencils, but I haven't got very good pencils because it's not something I use, and obviously I had to use print paper, but it's fine. But I did print it out. I have got a cheap watercolour book, and I did print it out. So I thought I'm going to try and paint it today. And that's my pencil one. Just, it's getting there. I mean, it was the first one, try and do shading. I did have trouble blending the pencils, but I'm going to kind of work off the colours on this. And I did have, I'll just show you, my own watercolours. That was one of my presents for Christmas, so I'm going to use those today and see how we get on. As usual, I'll mix them in the palette. Don't know where I'm going to put everything because obviously the desk is very small. I'll put some ambient music on the background. Let's just change screens. I hope everybody had happy holidays and had a good start to the new year. Mine was very busy. I did, like I said, did the art class. Didn't finish it all, had to finish watching it yesterday. Saw my grandpa's name in the Book of Remembrance, went to my daughter's to celebrate New Year's Day. Because we don't do much on New Year's Eve because she's got dogs that don't like fireworks, and I'm getting old. I'm just like myself. So yeah, we were just chilling with the vibes. Last week went out quite a lot as well, to the vets with Stella and this, that and the other. So yeah, usually if she needs to go to the vet, she goes with Lily to work. I take her to work if it's a routine thing, but obviously it wasn't. So I'm just glad she's doing better. She's about somewhere. I'll see if I can get her on stream at some point so you can all see her, because she's not one for coming on stream. And Cosmo, he's with my daughter at the moment because obviously I'm going to do some painting. And he's a right terror. It was a nightmare this morning. He's what's known as the thief of the family. He keeps finding all the treats. And I went to the bathroom this morning and he found his cat meaty strips, and he likes to knock them on the floor and then have a go at them, see if he can get them out. Well, he knocked them on the floor, so Tess is in there, so she ate them all. So yes, interesting morning. Oh, one of my pincers fell out. So I'm just going to chill and vibe to this music, which I will put back on the screen if anybody is interested. Hang on. For some reason, it's not working. Let me just refresh it. Oh my goodness. Just excuse the advert. Here we are, get it back. Oh, it's not letting me do it. Every time I click on it, but it is further up. So it's up here. Let me see, I can pin it to, yeah, yeah. I've pinned it to the top of the channel. Oh, I've lost my mushroom. That's what I was looking for. I felt lost without my mushroom. So switch screens. I think you can see me just about. I did try to have the desk the opposite way around, but I can't control the mouse properly. And I'm just like, no. It's just like not happening. So I'm going to work out all these colours, because these are basically what Lily's got that I was using and stuff like that. So I'm going to start off with these antlers, which has got like browns and whites and blacks. So I think I'm going to start off with the black and hope this is the black. So it's very hard to tell in this light. Yeah, it looks black. Good. It might take a couple of days to do it, because I might, you know, let it dry in between. But we'll see how we get on. Trying to leave a little edge of white. I am going to try and go over in white. I don't want to get the brown out as well. And obviously I do mix the colours. So the white is like a bit of a highlight on it. Sometimes I have trouble getting the white to show. Usually I draw my own things and then paint. But we will see how this works out. I just wanted to experiment, to be fair. I'm not the world's greatest watercolourist. I only started last year. And I do my own, I don't know what's the word, techniques, I suppose. I did sign up for another class that's using acrylics and different mediums, which I will do at some point, but I want to have a go first. With my daughter, she's the one that does a lot of art. I've got more idea. So just basically just colouring it in. And that gets some. I wonder if that's brown. Trouble is, you don't know because of the lighting in here. I think this is brown. It is good. I'm going to use some brown as well. Try. I don't know how good it's going to be. Try and blend it in. Sometimes I go over the top with just water. And I've turned the sound, I haven't got a sound alert on for this bit. For obvious reasons. Because I wouldn't get very far with them. So yeah. Let me just blend in a bit. Oh, it's gonna get out. Be fine. Yeah. Hi Abs, how are you? Happy New Year to you. Hope you have a better one. Lots of changes for you. Just doing a bit of art. But basically it's watercolour reading, isn't it? But yeah, I was saying that I saw some free classes advertised online and I thought I'd have a go. I like doing watercolour. I only started last year, but there was a free pencil class. I mean, I haven't got very good pencils. I have ordered some pencils and I haven't got posh paper, but I did that. You know, I remember to look at the right camera. And I thought, and this is only on printer paper, so I thought I'd try it. This is like a cheap watercolour book when I first started out, but obviously it fits the printer, so I thought I would have a go. You're not doing too good, you can't sleep, so you're watching Twitch till I eventually sleep. I hope you're doing well and having a good New Year so far. I know you're not doing good, Abs. There's a lot going on for you, isn't there? I wish I could help, but I can't really. Apart from, you know, try and find a little bit of happiness each day. Maybe get a bit of peace soon. And just remember, it's not going to last forever. It feels like it at the moment. But other than that, it's lovely to see you. You're amazing and talented, are you, for this? You do help. You've been so kind and loving, and I'm so grateful to know you. I'll just try and do what I can. Do you know what I mean? It's difficult when obviously I can't come round and see you or give you a hug or even make you a cup of tea. I just feel very loved. I don't know, I only started watercolouring last year. Like I say, my daughter got some watercolours and I had to go. And my poppy was one of the things I did. And I drew that myself. It wasn't printed like this one. I just thought I'd see what effect I could do with this. I don't know whether I'll do it like all in one stream. It might take a couple because I've got to let it dry first. But I don't know, you can use a hairdryer, but that's not me. A little bit black there. And plus it's an excuse to use my paints. Because these are mine, they're not Lily's, they're mine. Hang on. I'm losing my chat. Where is it? I do help. I've been kind and loving. I try my best. I try. You're very dear to me, and I can't thank you enough for your kindness and love. Right, I'm just looking at my original picture. I definitely need black here. I'm going to try and put the white on the top when I finish, but I don't know how good that's going to work out. So we will find out. Which, like I said, might not be today, it might be tomorrow, it might be Friday, don't know. I have to kind of be in the mood to do art. And I have been in the mood quite a lot last year, but having Cosmo running around make for a bit of a disaster, wouldn't it? Because he would definitely come in and interfere, I think. With my daughter now, so. We'll see. So I said I don't know whether I'll finish it tomorrow, because she's on late tomorrow. So we'll see. How is he? He's turned into a thief. He's a little thief. He likes finding all the treats for the cats and the dog. And then he climbs up the shelf to get them. We've had to hide them, put them in screw top jars. And this, I was saying earlier this morning, I just fed them all together. And I went to the bathroom. And then I could hear him, and I thought he's got some treats. And I went back in the kitchen, and he'd found some like meaty strips for cats. He'd found those, which was fine. But then he likes to knock them on the floor and use his paws to pull them around and stuff. Which he did, but then Tessa being Tessa, Miss Greedy, she thought, I'm going to have them, and stole them off Cosmo and proceeded to start eating them. So yeah, interesting morning. A little bit of white on this one. Trying to leave a bit of edge. So yeah. It's like sometimes because if my daughter's on early, obviously she just leaves him in the room, and when I go eating sometimes there's like just a pile of treats on the floor. How's Stella? He's so cute. He's hard work. How's Stella? She's doing a lot better, thank goodness. I was really worried, I was really upset. I thought it was going to be something that was, you know, going to finish her off because of her diabetes and everything, but I mean, it was still pretty serious. She had well, they reckon she had gastroenteritis, which is quite serious in cats and dogs, but she's doing loads better. She's nearly at, I would say, 90% back to normal. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure she's going to be fine. That's why I'm quite glad that, I mean, to be fair, the vets that I take, well, I don't take Tessa, but because she doesn't have to go very often. But where Tessa goes, when I had my German Shepherd, he had epilepsy, and they were very good just getting us appointment. But Lily works at a different vet's, and I moved Stella there because obviously her diabetes costs a lot, and Lily can get discounts and things. She's fine, you know, it helps me out. And I was glad that Lily worked there because she just phoned up and managed to get an appointment. She still has to book appointments, but she obviously got an appointment. So, yeah. Right, this is brown at the top. Basically, I'm only using black and brown at the moment. I might mix some colours for the fur. I don't know whether I'll do the fur today. We will see. We'll see how we get on. I thought it'd be nice and relaxing. And some of it's drying pretty quick, and then the other bits seem to be taking forever. I've also got the worry about putting my hand on it as well while it's drying. There's a bit of black now. My water's very black and messy. This is very relaxing. It's just what you need in January, isn't it? It's like everybody makes New Year's resolutions and they want to do this and that. And I like to, well, I don't really make resolutions and things, but I don't think about things until spring starts coming, because to me that's like new beginnings. We'll see. It's turning out okay so far. We will see. Can't use winter to stay. I don't know. I think it's just a cosy time, winter. Alright, should we try and do... I'm going to have to turn the paper. You don't make resolutions as you're indecisive and can't stick to it and always break them. Yeah, I did when I was a kid, because it was the thing. It would be, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. But I don't know, I just try to be the best I can. Doesn't always work. Oh, that's quite a light brown, isn't it? Let's mix a little bit. Hey, we can mix a bit. Might have to go and change my water in a minute, because it looks like ink. Yeah. Look at the colour of that. Hang on. I forget which camera I'm on. Cat Storm just headbutted the phone. She loves more streams. Oh, hey Storm. That's a nice, cool name for a cat. There's probably names for these colours. I can see them just about printed on the side, but Right, this is awkward. So it's that. So it's this big one here. I just don't want to put my hand on the bit that's got to dry. I'll see if I can paste the music again in a minute, but I've pinned it as far as I'm aware to the top of the channel. Because I don't want to get copyrighted. I believe it's free. She's a handful, but never a dull moment. It's like my animals. There's a little bit of brown. Here. This is called, right, the brown's called Burnt Umber. I should have known that. There's some more waters. That's better. I watch enough Bob Ross, I should know these things. Concentration here. Oh, apparently we've got an ad. Let me just put the little I think we're back from the ads now. lead that into there. Yeah. It's better. A bit black. I appreciate you lurkers as well. All part of the static fun. So I'm just looking at my picture. It's a bit of dark brown. Yeah, I think this is going to take maybe 2 or 3. We will see. Let's blend that a bit better. Putting a little bit brown over the top of this. I think I'm going to try and do the eyes, possibly the muzzle, and then come back tomorrow because I don't want to do the ears because this is still wet. Maybe the top of the head. Putting like a base colour on. And then we will come out, we'll go over it. It's dry. difficult to get different well, it is to me, because I'm like a teacher myself, I suppose. Different textures. So I think we've got to just build up the layer of the paints. But I'm changing techniques in how I've put it on. Just like doing it all, you know, curly motions. And obviously some of the white's coming through. But I will, I'll be playing some Animal Crossing after. I just don't know what island to go on, to be fair. Because I haven't done any, I think I did add one play on Mittens, which is the snowy island. And I did some extreme terraforming. And I think I've got a pocket full of trees, I don't know. And then I went back to my autumn island and I decided to change the path and everything else. So I don't know yet. And I still haven't decorated any houses. So we could do that, or we could do some HHP. I keep thinking I'm going to like speed through it, but I never do. Obviously you get different depths of colour as well, depending how much water you put in. So kind of, so I haven't changed the colour here, it's just not much water. I might be able to start the ears. Let's see. When we did the drawing, we had to put the white in first and the cream. Well, I haven't got cream, so I had to mix white and yellow. And I put a bit of orange over the top. But like I said, I haven't got very good pencils. So I think I'm going to do a bit of the use a bit of this that I mixed. I want it to have like the soft feel, the velvety feel that you would expect if you touched a deer. Or in this case, the stag. If anybody's watching and watches me play Animal Crossing, let me know. Which island you'd like me to play on. A very tiny highlight around its ear. That's very dark. Hey Tisha, Happy New Year. I just thought I'd start this today. It's looking good, thank you. This is only on cheap watercolour. Because I was saying that and I was sitting with Stella last week, you know, keeping an eye on everything. And you're scrolling through your phone. I saw a few, it was free art classes online and stuff, and I signed up for some. One I haven't had to go at yet, because it uses quite a few different mediums, which I want to have a go with Lily, because she's got a lot of, she's the arty one really. She's got a lot of art things. I did do a pencil colouring type class on New Year's Day. I haven't got very good pencils. They're only like what you get in the supermarket. But I have ordered some pencils. Sort of, obviously not super expensive because I might not do it. And I've only got printer paper, but I finished them yesterday. Oops, hang on. I think it needs a bit more, but I don't know. But because obviously they're only, I don't know, made for kids, I suppose, the pencils, I found it hard to blend. So I thought, oh, maybe I can print it onto watercolour paper. Well, this was the first watercolour book I've got. It's only very cheap. Not like my other books. And I thought I'd have a go at colouring him in, but I might, like I said, I might not colour him all, paint him all today, because I've got to wait for bits to dry and things. So we might have part 2 tomorrow or possibly Friday, because I think Lily's on late tomorrow. So, and it's a bit awkward because obviously Cosmo's running around. Well, I've been doing art, and I've got my own watercolours for Christmas of my oldest, so that was nice. So exactly the same ones that I use for when I've done painting in the past, when I did my poppy, which were lilies. Good pencils do help. They tend to be softer, so you can do both light and subtle and bright. Yeah, I find them, the ones that I've got are a bit, I describe them as a bit like waxy. So you can't really blend as much as you want. And obviously she was talking about colours that I haven't got, like I haven't got a cream, so I had to use a bit of yellow and a bit of white. I think I put a bit of pink slightly and stuff like this. And she did hers on, oh, what was the paper called? It's good paper. And obviously I did mine on stuff that you get out of a printer. So I thought, well, I mean, for a free class, I thought, well, I'll just have a go, because, you know, I'm not going to go out and buy a load of things, because I might not do it, had I? But I did get myself some pencils, because I do use pencils for other little things. So I'm sort of copying, or well, not really copying, but doing what I did New Year's Day. I mean, I know there's videos on YouTube and things, but sometimes it's nice to get ideas. Welcome back. That's my husband. You've also been painting today with an underpainting which you'll glaze over with oils. Ooh, sounds interesting. Sounds interesting. Hope you had a nice Christmas holidays and New Year. Oh, hi. Hi, Jake. So I'm just doing a bit. I said I'd probably finish it possibly Friday. Because I want some of the paints to dry, and I don't know, you can dry it with a hairdryer, but it's not quite the same. Is it? Need a bit more black. And plus I've got to try my paints out, of course. You got me, I'm all studying. Nice. The music's pretty relaxing. I have this on quite a lot. If you had a good time with your parents, your mum and I also visited a mineral store. My goodness. You wanted to buy a piece of everything. I think I would have wanted to buy it as well. That sounds interesting. Yeah. There's a lot more brown on this here. So when I've done a little bit more of this, I will obviously I'll play some Animal Crossing. But obviously I've got to clear up this first. And obviously this is a print, it's not something that I've drawn, because it was what we were given in the class. So I tend to like to draw my own things. I thought it was something different. I like animals a lot. Put some black on here in a minute. I haven't even made myself a drink today. Sad times. But we can soon rectify that. Back to black. My water is appalling colour again. Hi Titus. Happy New Year. That looks great, thank you. It's just watercolour. Let's give you a... Oh, I don't know what's going on with my mouse. It's... somebody give a... Did you shout out? Oh my goodness. I can't even... It's just zooming along. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. My mouse is having a moment. I don't know whether it's stuck or something. Right, see if I can do it myself. Let me just... Oof, see if it's working now. No, it's not. I can't click on anything to make it work. Technical difficulties. So I just like... there's always something, isn't there, when you're streaming? You got no artistic ability. I only started doing watercolour last year because my daughter had got some watercolours. And I said, can I have a go? And the last time I picked up a paintbrush was when I was at school and you had the big tubs, and so I was quite... But I mean, this one is only like what I call colouring in, because I haven't drawn this because while Stella was poorly last week, sick with her a lot and stuff, messing on my phone, and you know how you do. I saw some free art classes online, so I thought I'd, you know, send me email in if it was rubbish. They can go to the junk box. But I did pencil drawing class New Year's Day. I didn't finish it. I finished it yesterday. But I've only got like what I call children's pencils, and I used printer paper. I didn't have the stuff. I did that. Seeing that screen. That. And then I've got some cheap watercolour paper what I started on. And I thought I'd print it out and see what I could do with this. I can't see me doing much more on it at the moment because I need bits to dry, but we will come back to it possibly Friday. Might be tomorrow, depends if Cosmo's asleep, because at the moment he's with Lily. Obviously having a cat running around that's not a good idea when you're painting. I don't know what's happened to my mouse, but hey ho, that's fine. Be interesting when I change the title. I know this is darker under here, so I'm kind of going to put a bit of a, I don't know, base coat, is that the word? I mean, I haven't been taught, I just do it how I don't know how I want to do it. So I wish your holidays Titus and your new year, and hope everything was nice. And you have a good new year. And hopefully I have pinned the music to the top of the channel. So I don't think I've ever pinned anything before. Mouse says I've reached character limit of 500, and I'm like, I haven't done anything. It's just not clicking on the connecting with the chat for some reason. was going to have to check the wire because it was fine. It was good, thanks. She chilled with the wife and the girls. Nice. Ours was lovely, thanks. Spent it with family. Apart from stepmother Stella, my cat was poorly from Boxing Day, but my youngest works at the vet's. I mean, she still has to phone up and get an appointment. But she's doing loads better now. I'd say she's 90% better. Oh, I was very worried about her. Apparently there's an ad. I need to make a command for that. I tried to make a new command today and that didn't work. So, never mind. I'll be good at everything, and technical things are definitely my not strong point. I'm going to go over this with some brown and stuff tomorrow. So obviously it's not quite so woohoo in your face. It looks very in your face at the moment. And the one antler needs a bit of work. And what I'm looking at. But I know it's not quite dry, I can see it. Hi toe beans! Hope you're having a good New Year, thank you. You're going to learn while you make lunch, thank you. How are you doing? I saw you were playing last night. I've just literally gone to bed. Just like... there's a lot of you that come on and I'm just like, I'm either in bed or I've woke up. Such a big difference in times. Somebody give a shout out to toe beans, please. Like I said, I don't know what's up with my mouse. I'll have a look in a bit and I'll switch over. I have no idea. It was working perfectly fine half an hour ago. It's one of those things. I'm just going to put the other bit of black in. Well, the dark. Right here on the shadow. Because it'll help tomorrow. I kind of want to do his face, but I'm a bit scared. I'm a bit scared. There's a little bit of black down here. So I'm sort of working off the picture I did. I'm just wondering if I should paint the other line. No, I don't think I want to. I don't want to paint here. Could do possibly round his eye. For the mouse, just unplug it and plug it back in. Okay. Don't know, I've never had issues with my mouse, so that's what I was going to do, to be fair. eyelash moment here. And then there's like little upside down teardrops, I suppose you describe them as. You know, as if they're markings of the deer. Even though they're not even printed on the paper. That's looking pretty good. And then we've got quite a dark bit under his chin. With watercolours, try shading from light to dark. See, I'll do the opposite. It's okay. Like I said, I'm only having a go. I want to put a bit of white on it, but I tend not to do that until after. He's got like a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of beard, I suppose you'd describe it as under here. Under his little chin. I think it's because I'm using obviously white paper. It makes it a bit awkward because the lighting is not the best in this house. That is the way to do it with watercolour. See, I'll do the opposite. It's okay. Thank you for the tips. I'm going to have to get some coloured paper. But I've also got a pen. Like a white pen. Just do his nose, I think. Which helps. So I think I'm a bit scared because it's like white paper. I don't want it to, and I do the white. I don't want the white to make the next colour too light. Does that make sense? Watercolour paper is designed to be absolutely soaked with water numerous times. Also, watercolours go lovely with coloured pencils as a mixed media. Nice. I don't have my pencils yet. I think maybe it's because I'm impatient as well, because you have to wait for it to dry. And with watercolour you can add loads of layers on top of each other building on. Yeah, that's why I come back to pictures and paintings. And I don't try to do it all in one go. I'm just going to do his nose, I think. Or start his nose. Does that make sense? It's all getting there. You can tell you're in numbers mode as you're spelling his board. It's like you have to wait for it to dry as well. See how it's turning out. Well, I mean, that's a good start. Me put my paintbrush down. See, I've done it the opposite, so we'll see how it changes. I don't know if you can see it. It obviously looks a bit different into the camera than it does to me. I think it looks a bit darker, to be honest. I'm quite happy with that. When you use watercolours and I don't know what that says, gouache in your late teens, early 20s, always stretch the paper onto a piece of plywood. So soaking it and then taping it onto the plywood with special tape. Then you let it dry and then you paint on it. Good paper does pay off. That's a good tip. I've never heard of that one. It's interesting. Just like I said, I'm like self-taught, if that makes sense. And I sort of find little tips out myself. It's like, because she did do, when we were doing the pencil art, she did do the highlights first. Which obviously, because I've got white paper, it's very difficult to see. So maybe I have to get, well, I presume Lily's got some coloured paper. I can try things on coloured paper and things. I think it's because I always do the dark first and then go over the top with the white, so the white stands out more. You don't know what gouache is in English. It's a water-based paint, kind of works like watercolours, but you can apply it a bit thicker. Okay, we have got something called something. Hang on. Look up the Mary Doodles thing I sent you. She goes over the taping and such. Nice. Oh, Google Translate saying gouache is gouache. Okay. I'm gonna write it down because I can't type it in. I'm gonna have to look it up. Until I fix my mouse. Which will be in a minute, hopefully. Gouache. Oh. It's basically acrylic if you hardly water it down, but you water it down, it becomes like watercolour. Okay. And why do you put that on first? Is it a good, like, base, I suppose? If you buy some, buy the cheap stuff, as I said yesterday, as the other forms can be hit and miss. I usually, to be fair, when I do art, I usually borrow Lily's stuff first and then see if I like it. You don't put it on first, it's just another medium, as you can alter the opacity as much as you want. But unlike acrylics, it will get wet again when using water on it and after it has dried. Okay. I've seen she's on Instagram. Let me have a look, see if I can find it. I think it's called A Woodland Fairy Tale. Yeah. She does, like, I've seen her do paintings. Obviously, I've never seen her do a full painting because it's a business, so she paints for a business. And she's got some metallic paints and everything. So I mind having a go with those as well to highlight your art. Hang on. It also allows it to make blending so much more fun. Nice. Exactly, that was the hardest part for me when I changed to acrylics on canvas. No more blending after it had dried. I can still see it's wet. It's like, I think if I hold it up, sort of holding it to the front one and then this one. I think it probably looks dry apart from the nose, but I can see even on the antlers it's still wet. So I will come back. We will come back to this. Like I said, it might possibly be Friday, unless Cosmo's asleep tomorrow, because obviously he'll be out tomorrow. And Lily's on late, so she's got him at the moment, keeping him amused. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it here, try and fix my mouse. And then I should be back in about 5 or 6 minutes, and we'll do some Animal Crossing. I don't know what island. I've done one. I'm trying to think. I think I did one extra day on Mittens, which is the snowy island. And I did some extreme terraforming. But I do know I've got a pocket full of trees. But then I did go back to Acorn last week and decided that I wanted to change the path. So that's what I was doing. So, I don't know. We'll see what... I don't know. I'll see what switch I've got in and it will work from there. But I'll be back in about, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes, hopefully. Just got to rearrange my desk a little bit. I'm just like trying to clean my palette a bit. Make sure it's nice. So you've all got time to go and get yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a nice hot chocolate. That sounds good. I've just got to go and find somewhere. It's like I've got black paint on my hands. Somewhere to put this so it can dry without one of the cats going on it. I think, to be fair, Stella's pretty good. She's just not into everything. I'll see if I can get her to come on stream in a bit. She's not one for stream. Because I need to fix this mouse. Yeah. Thank goodness for baby wipes. Now you want a hot chocolate. Well, you got time to go and make one now. You got time to make one. Treat yourself. So I'm going to put the ending screen on now, and then I will be back 5 or 10 minutes. Like I said, go put the art away, get myself a drink, and fix the mouse, hopefully. Fix the mouse. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again in a few minutes. And we'll do some Animal Crossing. If not, I'll see you next time. I'm going to find me ending soon. See if I can work it. See, the mouse is scrolling. Oh, I've done it. Hopefully, I'll put my thumbs up to everybody. Hopefully it's going to work. Oh, it's sort of working. I don't know what's going on.